We start with a live look outside over a dreary Denver today. You can see the clouds already starting to roll in, a really not so visible skyline as our area preps for what will be blizzard conditions for some areas tonight. Wind will be causing issues today. Today, Arapahoe County says a brush fire started spreading near East 6th and North Manila, out between Watkins and Bennett. This grew to about 127 acres and even forced a few people to evacuate from their home. But the fire is now out. People can go back home, and deputies say homeowners actually helped them put out this fire, which really sped up that process. Hail already coming down in Castle Rock this afternoon. Thanks to viewer Anthony, who sent in this video. He said he took this right before 3 o'clock today. And there's the thunder coming down over Denver today, right outside our station here at Spear and Logan in Denver. We have crews across the metro tonight in Castle Rock and Southwest Denver. We'll join them in just a minute. But first, we want to start with you, Chris Bianchi. You told us this was coming, and it's like knocking on the door now.
Yeah, this is a meteorological grab bag. That's the best way to kind of think about it right now here across the metro area. We've had reports within the last hour of rain, snow, lightning, thunder, grapple, and hail. So we're seeing a little bit of everything right now. That will all transition over to snow, and heavy snow at that, over the next 2 to 3 hours or so. And the other thing that's going to take place is that'll be accompanied by really strong winds. So wind plus snow, that means don't travel unless you absolutely have to here this evening, folks. It's going to be pretty rough once we get to about 7, 8 o'clock or so this evening. Let's take a look at what we're seeing right now on HD Doppler radar. And again, a little bit of everything. One of those classic Colorado days with some rain, some snow, some lightning. And we're seeing in some parts of town right now, we've had reports of hail covering the ground on the southwest side of Denver. And we're seeing this storm kind of redevelop there, North Arvada on up to about the Broomfield area. That would be along Highway 72, maybe getting towards kind of Louisville, seeing some of that little bit of hail right now up there. Lyons, you had some pretty good hail earlier on. Boulder now getting a bit of a storm right now. And all this part of that storm system, very powerful one, that's about to move its way through the heart of the metro area. Mountains, we've had that snow all day long for us here in the high country, and you might notice a few lightning strikes up there as well. And we're seeing some thunder snow at times. Winter storm warning and winter weather advisories for us here across parts of the metro area. Blizzard warning in place until 9 a.m. Remember, a blizzard, what a blizzard means. A blizzard means a combination of snow and wind equals difficult travel. It has nothing to do with the amount of snow that actually falls. So let's walk you through the next couple of hours. We're going to flip from rain to snow in the next 2 to 3 hours or so, maybe a little earlier in some spots. Then by tomorrow morning, we're going to kind of dissipate that snow on down. But for the next 6 hours or so, that snow will be very heavy. So again, between now and 8 p.m., we flip over to snow. Then it'll come down pretty heavily, heavy snow mainly before midnight. And I'm going to show you how much snow you can expect here across the metro area and across Colorado coming up in my full forecast.
All right, Chris Bianchi, thank you. And now we want to check in with our Angeline McCall, who's out where we've been hearing some hail reports in southwest Denver. What are you seeing, Angeline, and where are you exactly?
Well, we definitely found the hail, Jenny. We were actually driving down Broadway from Denver, and then we went down Bellevue. We're right near Bellevue and Federal in this residential area. So when we were driving down Bellevue, we actually couldn't see anything. There was a lot of water on the road, but no hail. We turn a corner onto a side street, and sure enough, hail. So this is very area specific. Now, want to give you a look though, so you can see that there's still hail on the ground here. And when you step on it like this, really high precipitation, like it's really a lot of water in this hail, which is causing all of this water on the street just to go down. We saw all of this water start to pool off of Bellevue and kind of really start to clog up the drains over there. So keep that in mind when you're driving around. And you can still see too the actual very specific hail, but a lot of it has actually melted since we've been here. Not super cold, but yeah, we found the hail. You can see in the yard over here too just how much it's accumulated in this area. And so these were the first reports of hail that we've gotten so far down in this area at least. And so we'll definitely keep you guys updated. So we're here, and then Brianna Clark, one of our other reporters, she's down in Castle Rock where we're also expecting a lot of weather down there too. Brianna?
Yeah, Angeline, thank you. We're in Castle Rock right now. The rain has been coming down in sprinkles on and off. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit here, and the city is on standby. So the city of Castle Rock says they have 10 plows on standby right now, ready to clear off those primary roads once the snow starts coming down. They will hit those primary roads first, and then they will go hit the secondary roads and any routes that lead to schools or school entrances. You can see now the wind is starting to pick up here. We're expecting it to get even windier as the night goes on. So if Castle Rock does get at least 8 inches of snow, that is when the city will whip out the bad boys. Those are the enhanced 4x4 trucks with those plows. Those plows travel in groups to help plow that heavy snow, any wet snow, thick snow that they have to get through, and that makes it easier for them. So today is actually the last day of spring break for most kids here in Castle Rock. I spoke to one family who said he hasn't heard from the school yet, and they don't know if they'll be in session tomorrow or not, but the kids are crossing their fingers, hoping they'll get a snow day tomorrow. It's going to be several hours until we know if that'll happen or not. And folks here, others that I'm speaking to, when I said, "Are you guys ready for the blizzard?" and they said, "What blizzard?" Seen folks walking around in flip-flops and some Crocs, so just stay warm, folks, as this night goes on, and we'll keep you posted as things.
How very Colorado, walking around in flip-flops. And Brianna, I'm sure while the kids want to take an extra day of spring break, moms and dads are probably very ready to send them back to school. Thank you for posting up in the South Metro. We'll check in with you later tonight.